Yeah, finally. Excuse the shit out of that. I might even cut and edit that out because that shit, goddamn it, is ridiculous. All right, let's check it. Let's do a check. Check, check, check. We good. Let's go. What's going on now? Finally, at long last, I got my damn all the content for my channel that I'm gonna focus on. Primarily, yeah, you're not gonna believe it. It's pretty cliche because there's always been an intermingled connection with me and specifically video games of all types of all systems. I was just buying some DS games today. Seems to be my thing. The 3DS. I'm sorry, the 3DS, the first one, the little one. You know, I got a few games to buy. The templates are strong with it. Just something that I can really study. That's not using. I study. I study video games more than I actually play them. But anyway, my channel. You're not after long thought. It's gonna be how your own hobbies and stuff. It's gonna be a hobby channel, but it's gonna be a manosphere channel because your hobbies. The first things that is attacked, if you say anything regarding the manosphere, the first thing they're gonna say is, you know what type of manosphere guy I am. By it's not even about being a part of the manosphere, but it can be a tool, a template to be used to build a better life. It's not something that I'm hanging on and all my stuff is controversial when it comes to the manosphere because a lot of stuff that they say you should be dependent on, I just see, I say, but you still have a failing formula in it. But you say, why you still play video games? Why you still do childish things? As a child, and then the eternal phrase, as a child, you should put away childish things. But sometimes you have childish things that are hobbies, so then what? It's not like you're sitting there rapidly obsessed with all these things. No. I'm a different type of man. I don't even consider myself in the manosphere. To me, it's a world philosophy that men have finally been wielded and used, and if used correctly, it can basically change your life. So, just off the back, I don't do beef. Y'all pretty much know what I do, but I'm going to be telling you how these worlds intertwine, my hobby life and my art life, and living as a man and the choices I make. It's a directed struggle because I don't have much time to play video games like I used to, but they can right the ship. It's a hobbyist dream and nightmare. Stuff you can collect that you never play. Basically, I collect templates. I collect designs. Basically, that's the main thing. I collect designs. Yep. I collect designs. Applied designs is what I collect. That can be in video games, that could be in an anime, that could be in all the stuff that they say that, oh, you can't do these childish things. You can't play video games, which is the big one because the templates come already made. That when you see it, they're already there to be studied and to be collected. And that's the number one thing I collect. I collect templates. I want access to really good templates. I have some really good templates that I lost in my old laptop. It was stolen and I can't remember the names and stuff, and it's one half experience and one half it's a very strange thing. It's something that's tangible in the package. It may be tangible, it may be intangible, it may be a program, it may be a cartridge. It's very strange. But I need a template, I need the color, whether it be a toy or whatever it is. Once I needed to have that template right next to me. All this stuff, it sounded really weird and spacey. Like I say, I told you, I'm putting in 100 for self-improvement, 100 plus for self-improvement. So I'm going to go off about everything I want to. So I don't care. You will see like whatever, I don't care. At this point, self-improvement is number one. Self-improvement over what you think and how you feel about what I'm talking about right now. It's going to be a manifest channel about video games. about my love and worship of video games, and the fact how it's helped me in the manosphere, and two, how they actually intertwine. Because let's just face it, a lot of things we deal with, a lot of stress, we deal with a lot of things, and I don't want to hear that shit about what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing, because everybody does something to relieve stress. They may watch a TV show. They may play a video game. They may go to the movies. They may go for a walk. It teaches you how to mitigate stress. Two, it teaches you how to put things into a package. Like me, I'm producing product. How to produce product, and it puts things. It's packaging. It's great at packaging and packing, and subsidizing your things that may or may not stress you out. And sometimes it just completely relieves the stress altogether, because that stress turns into focus. It can be transmuted into so many different ways, and video games is one of those ways, or whatever your hobby is one of those ways. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. It's not gonna be. Matter of fact, I don't want it to be for everyone. I want it to be for similar people that's using this thing. I don't need naysayers saying this or saying that. Don't expect. I mean, it's all goofy to me. It's goofy to me as a production artist. It's very goofy to me as a hobbyist. It's goofy to me, because the number one rule. The number one rule: I do as I like, I do as I please. It doesn't matter what you say or do. You as a person is going to do whatever you see fit. And what outsiders say has jack shit to do with what you want to do with it. You can go in any direction. This is the world that we live in. They keep telling you to follow this, to follow that. There is a set rule for the template, for the skeleton of everything you do. Outside of that, and even that's subjective. That's how I damn feel about it. I don't. Nobody's going to tell me how to do anything unless it's something regarding that template that I'm working from. Other than that, you live in the world as an adult. You do as you like. You do as you please. You see who you want. You see who you don't want. And that's another big thing, too, that people is probably not going to be in disagreement, because it's normal. All the obsessions is fairly normal. Especially in the black community, it's fairly normal to be obsessed with women. It's fairly normal to find some type of key to get in their drawers, to get the draws. There's a draws template. That's perfectly normal, but that ain't how I live. I live to work and produce. It's not, at this late in the game, I'm 40 plus, at this late in the game, I think I'm a special case. I think it would be more important for me to get my damn skill up and get the success that I want. I think that's a hell of a lot more important than any interpersonal shit. Anybody that know me know what I say, and it's not going to be pleasant. I'm saving it for another video. But I live a realist lifestyle. I don't live a lifestyle that I don't substantiate. Everybody pretty much knows I put it on Front Street, right up front. All the stuff. Just so I could produce all this stuff. Because I gave up an apartment, I gave up a car to do this. I make that clear, and have made strides, not having those things, the things that I thought would cripple me. And I made big creative strides. At some point, you got to draw the damn line. I don't give a damn about what nobody think. At some point, when you want some shit, and you say you can't sit there on your hands and be like, oh, well, I don't got the money, or I'll have the money in a couple of years. No. I'll say, I get rid of this, I get rid of that expense. Now let's do this. That's pretty much my philosophy of life. That's what producing all this shit, what's the name? I mean, I've only produced probably about 49% of all the stuff that I actually have for production due to just not finding a reliable artist. And that has, one day I will count the pages and I will tell you everything that I produced. Matter of fact, the next video I will break down, I'll give you a basic breakdown of what I produce. Like I say, all these are potato quality. Let them be damn potato because I'm telling the goddamn truth. And ain't nobody can tell me different. So let's get on with the next one. If I be clicking and moving around and shit, trying to adjust with it, some setting has been changed on my camera and it records from a different button. I mean, it's goofy as hell. I ain't editing shit. Y'all gonna see you're gonna see the whole train wreck, this whole building it as I go shit. You're gonna see it because I need to study it for my own use. It's like, he's coming towards the camera. Look at this goofiness. Look at this it's how goofy this is. But I do not care. I'm trying to learn this production. I don't care. Understand this. So I'm gonna have to do that shit every time.